Welcome to the In English Coffee Office. Today is Monday, September 8, and like every morning, David and Alex are at the coffee machine.
Hey Alex, how's it going? Grabbed your coffee yet? Or are you just daydreaming by the machine again?
Hey David, I'm doing all right, just waiting for this slowpoke to brew. How's your morning kicking off?
Oh, you know the usual sales hustle? I'm already dodging emails from clients who think I'm their personal therapist.
I get that. I've got a project update meeting later, so I'm just mentally bracing for a barrage of questions.
Speaking of barrages, did you catch that news on CNN about the global trade talks between the US and EU? They're saying there's a real chance they might ease up on some of those hefty tariffs.
Yeah, I saw that. It's been a long time coming. Those tariffs have been a headache for supply chains across the board.
Tell me about it. My clients keep griping about shipping costs like I'm the one setting the prices.
I bet. But I'm curious if this deal will actually benefit smaller businesses, or just pat the pockets of the big corporations.
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? I just hope it means I can stop playing damage control with my accounts for a while.
Fair point. Though knowing how these negotiations go, they might drag this out for another 6 months before anything sticks.
Oh, don't even say that. I can't handle another half year of clients breathing down my neck over delays.
Fingers crossed they get it together sooner. It'd be nice to see some stability in the market for once.
No kidding. If they sort this out, maybe I can finally pitch some new deals without the price hikes scaring everyone off.
That'd be a win. Let's just hope the agreement isn't all smoke and mirrors when the details come out.
Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it. Anyway, on a different note, did you read that piece in the New York Times about the new AI software rollout?
I did. They're hyping up this tool that uses machine learning to predict market trends with crazy precision.
It's nuts, right? I'm thinking if I had that in my toolkit, I could close deals before the client even knows they're in the market.
You'd be unstoppable, but seriously, the tech behind it is impressive. Real-time analysis of consumer behavior is next level.
Oh, for sure. But it's also kind of creepy. Like, do I really want some algorithm knowing I'm going to buy 3 extra coffees before I even decide to?
Exactly. That's the flip side. It raises big questions about data privacy and how much personal info they're scraping to make those predictions.
Yeah, I don't need Big Brother tracking my caffeine addiction. I already get enough side-eye from the office for my coffee runs.
Fair enough. I just wonder how they'll regulate something like this. There's gotta be a line between innovation and overreach.
Totally. I mean, it's cool and all. But I still want to feel like I've got some control over my choices, you know?
Same here. It'll be interesting to see if this tool delivers on the hype, or if it's just another tech fad that fizzles out.
Oh, I've seen plenty of those come and go. Remember that app we all swore would revolutionize sales tracking a couple of years back?
Yeah, what a flop that was. Let's hope this AI thing has more staying power, or at least doesn't crash and burn as fast.
For real. If it works, I might actually shell out for it, but only if it doesn't turn me into a predictable robot.
Agreed? I'd rather keep some mystery in the game. Keeps things interesting, don't you think?
100%. Hey, speaking of interesting, did you see that story in the Washington Post? About the massive music festival comeback in Europe?
I did, and it hit me right in the feels. They're expecting over 100,000 attendees. The biggest since pre-pandemic days.
That's insane. I'm just picturing the merch sales. Man, if I were there, I'd be pitching t-shirts and glow sticks left and right.
Always the salesman? But yeah, it's so uplifting to see events like that roaring back. It's like a cultural reset after everything we've been through.
No doubt. And think about the local businesses, coffee stands, food trucks, hotels. They must be raking in the cash with a crowd that size.
Absolutely. It's a huge economic boost. I just hope they keep the spirit of the festival alive and don't let it turn into some overpriced corporate circus.
Oh, don't even get me started on that. I can't stand when they jack up ticket prices to $200 and slap a VIP label on everything.
Same. I remember going to festivals in my 20s where it was all about the music and the vibe, not about who could pay for the fancy lounge access.
Exactly. If it gets too commercial, I'd rather just stream the headliners from my couch with a cheap beer in hand.
I'm with you there. Still, it's heartwarming to know people are out there celebrating together again. Gives a little spark of hope.
For sure. We could all use a dose of that right now. Makes me want to dig up some old playlists and relive those festival vibes.
Do it. I might just pull up some old photos from back in the day. Those muddy boots and sunburns were badges of honor.
Love that. Man, imagine if our office threw a mini festival. Think the boss would spring for a DJ and some food trucks?
Oh, I'd pay to see that pitch in a meeting. But hey, maybe we could at least get a team outing to a local gig or something?
Now you're talking. I'll float the idea if you back me up. Could be a nice break from the daily grind.
Deal? I'm in. It'd be good to get the team out of the office for a bit and just chill together.
Sweet. Let's make it happen. Anyway, I should probably get back to my desk before the boss starts wondering if I've set up camp by the coffee machine.
Yeah. I've got that project update to prep for. Catch you here tomorrow for another round?
You know it. Wouldn't miss our daily catch-up for anything. Have a good one, Alex.
You too, David. See you around.
Time to get to work. Don't forget to subscribe and practice your English every day. You'll see how it just keeps getting better and better. See you tomorrow. Hope you have a fantastic day.